Hello, Adora Alfie here, and welcome back to Vintage Story. So last time we got started on trying to make leather. I have one medium rawhide in here that's kind of like processing, I guess. We have the tannin and the strong tannin, which is almost ready to set up as well, so we can get that going. However, there's a bunch of things I want to do today. I'd like to do more leather processing, so I need to get more, was it limestone, marble, or there's like one other rock as well. But we need to get a bunch of that. But I also kind of want to try and move my house if possible, because some of you guys in the comments mentioned this as well. But my house is like in an area which is like temporarily unstable. So that's why my temporal stability, the gear, right, keeps spinning in the wrong direction. So like the second I move away from it, it goes back to normal is the thing. So we need to do something about that. I also want to, I also want to try and like do some prospecting today. I'm not sure if I can do all these things, but that's the plan for right now. So let's get to it. I do want to go check the little traps that we have off to the side over there first though. So let's go see if we can find anything there. Well, that trap seems to be undisturbed. So does this trap and that trap. And then we had one more trap with berries, I think. Yeah, they seem to be undisturbed. So I'm just going to let them be for now. We did find a lot of copper nearby. Surprisingly, there's like some copper near my base over here. And I think I found some copper like somewhere else too. Did we mine this copper? I didn't. There's one of these spots that we didn't mine because I was like about to mine it and then we had a temporal storm, right? So there's that too if you want to get more copper. We do need more copper, but I kind of want to like move towards the Bronze Age as soon as I can. Which means we need to make a prospecting pick. What am I doing? I can't see anything. Where am I? Come on. Oh, why are these branches so dead? Oh, my legs! Okay. Well, I want to go and... Should I mine up that copper? You know what? Let's go mine up some copper. Ooh, before I do go mining, I kind of want to make a prospecting pick first. So we can do a little bit of prospecting while we are out and about too. So, prospecting pick mold. I'll just put it down here. Do we need anything else? How's my hammer and stuff looking, right? That's the chisel. That's the hammer. The hammer isn't too bad. Let's take the pickaxe with us. And yeah, the prospecting pick will help a lot with trying to find new metals and stuff, especially. Is that up to temperature yet? I'm trying to use Pete to heat this up a little bit first. And the copper has melted down. Now we need to pour it into the prospecting pick mold. Perfect. Can put this back. I only melted enough for one pickaxe for now, but let me just break this real quick. The mold goes in here, and the pickaxe goes in the water. In the water. There we go. Okay, so that should be good. So the prospecting pick is a bit different from the regular pickaxe. It helps you find materials. I don't think I've shown you guys how it's used yet, but we'll do a bit of prospecting. Let's see. Where do we start? I kind of want to start near my base. We are going to be moving out of this base anyway, right? So why don't I do some... It's going to be a bit tricky to do it right here, actually. Let's see. Where could I, like, really easily do some prospecting? We need some exposed rock. There's a cave over here somewhere, right? We can do some prospecting there. You can also change the prospecting mode by pressing F. So density search is, yeah, long range chance based search. And node search will tell you if there's like stuff nearby, like really nearby. So depending on what you're trying to do. Oh, that's death cap. We don't want death cap. So there should be a cave around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. So depending on what you want to do, you want to use like different modes for sure. So for example, let me just dig down a little bit and we can start prospecting. You need to mine 3 different samples of rock within, I think it's like within 16 blocks, but 3 blocks away from each other, right? Is the requirement. So for example, if you mine this and it says need 2 more samples, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, let's mine this. And it does destroy the block when you mine it. 1 more sample, and let's mine the other corner over here. And this will give us like a little bit of a marker on our map. Very for cinnabar and minuscule amounts of sphalerite. Cinnabar is It's in a bar, I guess. It's a pigment, okay. And sphalerite, I think that's tin, right? Oh no, it's zinc. Okay, okay. So that's like this area is really mineral poor. We have like copper around here, but that's irrelevant to. I mean, copper can just be almost anywhere, but we don't really want to mine here. Basically, if you dig straight down, there's not gonna be anything, pretty much. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna mine out the copper over here before we do anything, though. So let's get to that. Where was it again? It was oh here it is. So let me pick you up. And oh, I should not be carrying these tongs around. That's gonna drain my food fast. If you have something in your offhand, it makes your food bar, your satiation bar, drain faster. Oh, there's copper here too. Hmm. Okay, wait. Let's get to mining. Ooh, there we go. Hit the copper vein right away. So use a regular pickaxe. Don't use the prospecting pickaxe. That probably breaks like the blocks without giving you anything. I think even if you like mine ores with it. It's not for mining, it's for prospecting. But let's see how much copper we can find down here. Okay, now that I've mined out all the visible copper, I'm gonna use the prospecting pick, change the mode to node search mode, and mine like one of these rocks and see if it tells me if there's more copper nearby. Because there could be some copper that's like hidden by a block or so. Native copper small amounts. How about this direction? Native copper medium amounts. Okay, so there's more copper in this direction, perhaps? Hmm. So that was like small amounts over here, medium amounts over there. How about in this direction? Let's see if that's any higher or lower. We can kind of triangulate the copper with that. Small amounts. So I think it's in this direction. There's actually more copper here, huh? Perhaps? And... okay, I'm gonna take another reading over here. I dug a little bit forward. Let's see if it's like gonna be higher or lower, right? It could be above or below us too. Large amounts. Okay, okay. I like to hear that. Let's keep moving in this direction then. I found it! There we go. So yeah, you can kind of use the node search mode to play hot or cold, I guess, with ores to find ores, but like the search radius is shorter. I think it's I wanna say like was it 8 blocks? I'm not entirely sure. Don't take my word for it. Look it up in the wiki and stuff. Wait, does the in-game wiki say prospecting? Mm mm. 2 to 8 blocks configurable through a command. So I'm not sure what it's configured to, but there you go. It's like really short range. And if it's like small amounts, that means you've probably clipped the side of like the node, right? And if it's just medium or high, that means you're like closer. So yeah, you kind of play like hot or cold with the prospecting pick to find stuff. Okay, so I mined out the visible vein yet again. Let's do a bit of prospecting on this side and see if there's any more copper that we missed. Boop. Medium amounts. Interesting. How about like if we check... yeah. What's it gonna say? Medium amounts over here as well. Interesting. So both of those readings are medium amounts. How about over here? Medium amounts? I literally found the copper though. But yeah, it depends on how much copper there's nearby. If it's like a small bit of copper, you're never gonna get like super high readings. So it's easier to find like bigger collections of copper than tiny little splatterings of copper all over the place, right? Well, it said there's medium amounts in this direction as well. I want to see if I can find some more copper. We already have like quite a bit though, I think. 22 medium chunks. 23 poor chunks. That's quite a bit still. Might need to forge a new hammer to break all these chunks. Ooh, so I was trying to find the copper, and I was like, what if it's like... because I got medium amounts here, I got medium amounts over there, and then I got medium amounts like here as well, right? So I was like, what if it's like underneath me? So I went down, and I got trace amounts down there, and then I decided to dig up, and lo and behold, it's freaking copper. It was above me the whole time. But I want to mine this out as well. We probably have to make a regular pickaxe as well, not just like a new hammer at this rate, given that this is using up quite a bit of my durability, but we're getting back more copper than I'm consuming by using this pickaxe, right, is the thing? So we're making our copper back at least. Okay, yet again, I have dug up all of the visible copper. So let's see what this block says in terms of whether there's any more copper nearby, right? Small amount. If it's small amount, I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna take a few more readings from around here and see if there's actually any more copper left. Or if it's just like tiny little blocks, small amounts. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. We probably got most of the copper, unless there's like a bit more copper back here. Last reading, and we'll head back. Let's see. So this is small amounts. Okay, I think I'm satisfied with the copper then. Oh, there's quite a bit of copper over here. How did I miss this copper? Wow. We're gonna be so copper rich after this. There's still like one more node, and we can still node search the other two mines that we dug into, right? So there's still a fair bit of copper for us to mine. Oh my god. Okay, time to do a bit more prospecting. Let's see. Trace amounts. Okay, trace amounts, not worth my time. Definitely. Hmm. Before we go, I'll take one more reading from over here. See if it says anything other than trace amounts. Or small amounts. If it's medium amounts. Trace amounts. Okay, I think we got most of the copper here. There might be like one or two more blocks hidden in the walls. So I'm not gonna bother with that. Let's get out of here. So that's the copper mine. Do we want to like place something here so that I know that this was the copper mine? We could just leave this as is, honestly. It's not a problem for now. I'll just leave it. And I want to process some of this copper, right? Because we do need a new pickaxe at this rate. And a new hammer too, probably. Making some ingots wouldn't be a bad shot either. So let's see what we can do with the copper. Okay, so right now we have 26 copper. That's enough for basically one tool, and we'll have 6 nuggets left over, right? But let's crack open all of these chunks that we have. Boop. Roughly 130. Boop. Okay, we still have our copper like hammer's durability left over. That's good, that's good. Put that away then. But I do want to make a new pickaxe before we go mining again, so I'm gonna heat up the forge and get to work on that. Ooh, so we got a soaked hide out of the barrel that we were doing the leather processing in, right? So with the soaked hide, scrape the hide from the hide by combining it with a knife. Okay, so I do that. We get a scraped hide, and then with the scraped hide, what do we do? We use oh, I think we just put this in weak tannin. Okay, cool. So we have a little bit of lime water left over actually. Interesting. If I put this in here and seal 3 days of sealing. Okay. Go. Ooh, we have strong tannin over here too. Also, how are you doing? How are you doing? You're still melting. Um, since we're able to do that, we have like 6 left over. I wonder how much soaked hide. It's 2 liters per small hide, right? So if I take like 3 of these, I could probably process all of them. Yeah. So seal all of these, and that should consume all of the lime water, I think. Yeah, I could have just checked it there. Like, I think the numbers in the wiki might be wrong, or maybe I read it wrong. But we have this. Oh, I'm trying to make a pickaxe. Pickaxe, pickaxe. There we go. Put that down. And done. Nice. Oh, wait. I should probably put you back. Pick you up. Put that back and... Oh, come on. Come on, bucket. There we go. Now, I can put this away. Let's do that before I forget while it's cooling down. But leatherworking is underway. That is really good. Put that there, and boom! A new pickaxe. Lovely. How is it doing in terms of time? It's 5:45, 44-ish. Probably not the best time to head out, isn't it? Okay, put another torch over there. It stinks that we can't like hang around this house because this house is cursed. It's cursed. I need to move to a new house, but we have so much stuff to move. I hate it. The earlier we move, the better. But still, kind of stinks. Yeah, so the leather's processing. That's gonna take 3 days. It's gonna take 20 hours. That's fine. It's not quite starting to get dark yet, but there's that too. Let me go check the farm, and we'll go check the animals and stuff too. As in, like, if I caught anything in the traps. Ooh, we do have some stuff that's ready to harvest. Unlike Minecraft, you don't want to plant the same thing in the same spot, so like, you kind of have to resist the urge to do that. It is strong though. Like, this is, yeah, nitrogen as well. That's 88% though. Interesting. This area should be good for nitrogen crops though. No, I think I am planting nitrogen crops here anyway. Aren't I? Yeah, this is all nitrogen crops. There's a bunch of turnips. Let's put these turnips over here. 13 more turnips from that though. Not too bad. This stuff is still growing. These turnips are still growing, and yeah, the flax is still growing. The flax harvest coming in is gonna be huge. First of all, I'm gonna be able to make so much stuff with that. Boop. One of the traps is broken. Also, there's a wild boar over here. Yeah, we didn't catch anything. Let me bother this wild boar a bit. Is it gonna run away? Oh, it's gonna be really hard to hunt it in this thick forest. Why did I decide to put the trap here? I'm gonna remove this trap. Can I just break it? Oh, he gave me the cattails back. Okay. I have to remake it or something. Oh, it is starting to get dark though. Can I find that wild boar? Did it run off this way perhaps? Because they tend to run away sometimes when you stab them. Oh well. So I decided to do a bit more prospecting over here. And very bismuthite? What is that? Oh, it's bismuth. Okay, if you want like bismuth bronze, I guess we need bismuthite. But it's still not very good. Minuscule amounts of hematite. So we might be moving towards like a hematite node or something. Or an area that's rich in hematite, which is good. Hematite's iron, by the way. But, I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to prospect a bunch more. Okay, now it is the next day, and I got myself some bone meal by grinding down the bone meal in the grindy thingy. I forget what it was called again. Oh, this is growing through. Nice. Okay, I can replant those. But the bone meal apparently is good for returning phosphorus, P, to the soil. So I'm trying to see what like crops I have are phosphorus. These are like phosphorus crops, right? So this, well, we haven't really used a lot of the phosphorus like soil because we don't have that many phosphorus crops. Okay. Yeah, most of our crops are like nitrogen, aren't they? Well, that's fine, that's fine. I'm just gonna plant these turnips over here too then. But once we start getting more phosphorus crops, I can use the bone meal to return phosphorus to the soil. It does have a little bit of nitrogen too, but it's not like that worth it, I think. Okay, let's go do some more mining again. Okay, we're back at the mine where I was mining for copper before the temporal storm showed up, right? So let's see how big of a vein this is. Hopefully we get a decent amount of copper from here too. I really want other metals as well, but we're gonna have to prospect for them. You know what? After I'm done mining here, we'll do a bit of a prospect with the extra rocks inside, right? Yeah. And that was the vein of copper. It was really, like, clean vein. It was mostly flat, as in one layer thick, right? But I had to, like, dig 2 layers because I had to actually walk around. But let's do a bit of prospecting. 2 more samples. One more sample, and we'll take one over here. Boop. So we got very poor hematite, very poor native copper, and minuscule amounts of cassiterite and sphalerite. Sphalerite's tin, right? No, that's sphalerite zinc. Cassiterite is tin. Okay. Which means we might be getting closer to those things. Very poor hematite versus the minuscule amounts of hematite over here. So yeah, that's not too bad. I suppose we're gonna have to do a lot more prospecting. I also wanna, not that. I also wanna do some node search over here to see if there's any more copper left here. So just the corners of this desk that we mined out. No ore nearby. Let's check this side. No ore here either. I'm not gonna bother wasting my prospecting pick in that case. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Boop. So the other place we were mining is also nearby, isn't it? I think I heard a wolf just now. A wolf. Hmm. I don't see it. Okay. The other spot I was mining at was over here. Yeah, on this tiny little islandy area. Let's see if there's anything else in here as well. Hmm. I just want to do one of these node searches over here. Trace amounts of native copper, and then back here, trace amounts. I'm not gonna bother trace amounts. Let's just get out of here. So I'm gonna mark these as done. I'll put an X in front of their name, I suppose. I could just delete them honestly, but it's fine. We'll do that. And I kind of want to check this like node over here too. So we'll go check that node and probably head back perhaps. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, I managed to hunt down a deer as well. Um, so it was just like kind of stuck between some trees initially, and I stabbed it a few times with my spear. And then I managed to run away after that, but like, yeah, it didn't get too far. There we go. Just a goofy little deer. Gave us so much meat. Nice. And more rawhide. I really need to find a stone, source of limestone and stuff, right? So I can actually process that? It's gonna be a problem. So I found some chickens. I want to try and see if I can chase them back towards my house. But like, I'm really bad at keeping track of where animals are. Because like, the second they go into like the underbrush, I can't find them anymore. Where'd they go? They were right here. There's like two chickens and a rooster or something. I'm assuming they went in like the direction I chased. There they are. Okay, okay, okay. If I can chase like the two of these back towards my house, that'd be amazing. I do need to like make a little pen for them though. So that is gonna be a thing. But hopefully we can do that. Okay, so they're near my berry farm right now. I've got an idea. What if I like dug this area up a little bit, right? And then I just got them to fall into a hole over there. And then I made them like a little enclosure around here a bit later. Yeah, like this area over here. So if I just dug like a border around this, I don't think they can get out, right? Because they can't jump that high probably. I don't think so at least. So I'm gonna try and chase them into here. And we'll build a fence around this or something. And I can get out myself probably. Yeah, that seems okay. I don't think they can jump up there. So they're like near the berry bushes. Oh, I could start a chicken farm. Let's go. Okay, they should be around here somewhere. I heard them just now. Come on. Did they run this way? I literally can't see them. I heard them, but I can't see them. Where'd they go? I heard them again. Oh, there's one, there's one. Oh, there they are. They're both here, they're both here. Yeah, yeah. That way, that way, that way, that way, that way. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, they can't get out of here, right? If I chase them around here, go that way, go that way. I just want to make sure that they can't get out. Yeah, so they can't get out of here. I did it! I did it! We got chickens! We got chickens! Oh my god, perfect. Chickens! So I'm gonna have to, like, figure out how to take care of those. I think I need, like, a... how do you spell it? Tro? How do you pronounce it even? For feeding small animals with grain, one per portion. Okay, how about a large one? Large animals, okay. So, it's just 3 boards, isn't it? That's not too bad. I can make one of those. Oh, my inventory's so full. Okay, so I made 2 troves, I guess? Trove? Well, let's see if we can put some grain in. Okay, so you can put more than 1 portion in each one. Yeah! Do we need to, like, give them water as well. How do you take care of animals? Animal husbandry. Hmm. They lay the eggs. A hen box. Okay. Roost should fertilize eggs. If not enough hen boxes, chickens will lay eggs on the ground, which will not hatch. Do they need water? Uh, chickens. Okay. It doesn't say anything about water, right? So I'm guessing they don't really need water. Hopefully this is good enough. Let's get a hen box for them. How do you make a hen box? Hen box. Empty. It's boards and dry grass. I have those. Let me just use the pine. I'll make 2 for now. And we need to put some dry grass. We only have 1 hen for now, but we'll try and get more hens in here. Hello. I'll put the hen boxes around here. And I want to put some fences around here. I have some rough-hewn fences from before. I'll put these around the back, I guess. I'm just gonna make it conform to the shape of this hole. There we go. And there we go. Hopefully that keeps them safe. I think that's everything we need. And we need to stay like sufficiently far away so they don't just like run away in fear, right? They're eating! Oh, so that's gonna probably make them lay eggs. Hopefully like everything's close enough. And like they're like little boxes and too big. But that's a chicken coop for now, I guess. Yay, that should be safe, I think. Perfect. I don't want to go too near them, because then they'll like get scared and just run away and not actually eat and stuff, right? But it should be okay if we go near them like from time to time. Okay, let me just put away all this wood that we got just now. Okay, and another thing that I do want to make is a bow. So to make a bow, well, there's a few different types of bows we can make, but I think I want to make a long bow. We need some logs. I think 2 logs like this and a saw. And that makes a raw longbow stave. I don't think I made one yet, right? In this playthrough, at least. Let's get that. And I need to dry this, so I'm gonna put it over here. Hopefully I don't forget. And it's gonna take some time. Like, right now it's 0% dry. It's gonna take a bit of time to dry. Once it's dry, not lobster, longbow. It's basically made with leather and either 2 lumps of fat or 2 resin. I think we have resin nearby, so we'll probably be able to use resin. And resin we get it from... can be from... How do we gather it? Oh, it doesn't say how we gather it. Do I just like break it? I'll have to look that up, but we'll get the resin when we actually need it. So hopefully in the next episode we'll be able to like finish up that bow. But that'd be really good, because then we can hunt a bit easier. Especially because I've been getting like copper arrows from panning and stuff, right? Oh, I wish I could see inside there. Let me take another look. You know what? Let me see if they've laid any eggs. I can't see. Huh. Oh! Oh, I didn't take damage. Okay, no eggs, not quite. They did eat some of the grain. I want to give them some more grain, honestly, and let them just slowly go through that. I think they only eat when they lay eggs and stuff, right? So they shouldn't be wasting grain. Flax grain. Yeah, we want flax grain, because flax grain is relatively low value, I think. And we have rye over here, which is 60 satiation. Spelt is also the same. I'm gonna put like just some rye and some spelt for now. I'm not gonna use all my spelt. I also want to like get around to more advanced cooking and stuff, like making pies. I'm not sure if I have everything we need to make pies, but that'd be nice to do. There we go. It doesn't say like if it's gonna go like bad or anything, so hopefully that's not a problem. Oop. And I don't think anything can get in there if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if bears can climb over that. We'll have to see. Okay, so we do want to do a bit more prospecting, so I'm going to run around a bunch. What is the time in game? Okay, I'm going to run around a bunch and see if we can prospect a bit more. Like, this area seems really bad. Let's see if we can find some other areas that are a bit better at least. So I've been doing a little bit of prospecting and I found decent hematite over here and decent hematite over here. Who's Phalerite? decent native copper, minuscule amounts of cassa. I think cassiterite is the one we want, right? To make bronze? Minuscule still, though. And there's none over here. And then over here we have native copper, hematite, and cassiterite. Oh, there's a wolf. A wolf attacked me on my way here as well. But that was like a bit further out. Okay, but like hematite seems to be in this direction, kinda? 2.27, 2.92. Like maybe in this direction, right? Like maybe there's like hematite somewhere around there, is what I'm guessing? Gonna do a bit more prospecting and see if I can find anything else. It's really easy when you have like all these exposed rock like this. You can just do a bit of prospecting like on these rocks. I think I want to go a bit further away because like the readings don't seem to be too good around here. Well, it's starting to get dark and I didn't really find too much more in terms of prospecting spots. It went south a bit more. I couldn't prospect around here because I kept getting chased by wolves, but there seems to be less hematite down here, right? So I'm guessing it's maybe like in between here. If you can find like a hotspot for hematite somewhere around here, like if it's just like decent and not much better than that, maybe I'll like dig down somewhere around here and we can find some hematite. I'll try and do that in the next episode. We got plenty to do. We need to make the bow. I want to dig some hematite. Well, I can't really dig hematite. I need bronze before that. We need to find bronze. Well, we need to find tin or a zinc and bismuth. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching though. If you liked the episode, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.